Hey girl, hey. What's up? Pour me some coffee, baby. Hey, Uncle Joe. Coffee. Give me some sugar. Sugar. I'm not gonna share my corn salad with you, butthole. What's up? Hey girl, hey! Hey Moxie, Melanie! Jancy, how are you, love? Hey Marty! What's up? Hey girl, hey! I done lost count. I think that was like 2 or 3-ish. It's good to see you. Hey Terry Lynn, hey Brenda. Thanks, Moxie Melody. Mimi. How are you, love? Hey Penny, hey Jen. Hey Deneen, hey, the other Penny. There's Penny Belt Johnson, and then there's Penny. Hey Lisa Jean. Hey Carrie. Hey Maggie, hey Tony. What's up? Let me get my creamer. Alright, so we had dentist appointment today. And it went well. Let's face it, we all knew that Huxley was going to have to kind of be held for the appointment. You know what I mean? So he had to sit in my lap, and we did the bear hug. You know what I mean? So, they did his checked all of his teeth, and he's lost his front 2 teeth just within the past couple weeks. And the new teeth, permanent teeth, are already like coming through. You could see them clearly, finally today. Just like little rice kernels, you know what I mean? And she checked him and she said he's got a little bit of staining, but we're not going to mess with that. It's on a baby tooth that's coming out. She said his 6-year-old molars are on their way in, all but one. She said, and that one is actually already in. And I was like, okay, cool. And she said the other 3, you can tell, are getting ready to start pressing through the gum. She said, so if he's chewing a lot more now, of course, that's, something else we got to look at. She said she didn't see any signs of any more really being loose just yet. So we're right on track as far as losing teeth and dental work for him is concerned. 5, 6 is normally when you lose either the front 2 on the top or the bottom. I lost my top 2. And in fact, it was like right before Christmas. And I had to do that song, All I Want for Christmas, with our like school chorus, you know what I mean? And I didn't have none. Hey girl, hey! Hey Susan, hey Ann, hey Desiree, thanks for the heart me. CDHN 1977, how's it going? Hey Joseph Lackey, how are you, love? I made a video. It has not gone up yet because I've got to finish the edit on it for your parents. If Miss Vicky and Mr. Bill are in the room tonight already, or if you speak to them, I'm sure they're tearing down fireworks stand and all that. But let them know that there is a video that was made. It just hasn't been posted yet. I've got a few from the weekend that I haven't gotten posted yet. We just enjoyed the weekend. Know what I mean? I can imagine. I hope y'all did wonderful in sales though. It has been a hot minute since I have been live. Let me wipe these off and then I'm gonna put this pair up. So I can't see you I can see, but I can't read your comments. So if y'all will like by tapping the screen, share by using that little arrow, And then comment. If you'll comment every now and then, hey girl, hey, or hashtag FYP, or you know. I hope you're good. I love you, mean it. It's good to see you all. We had dentist appointment today. That's what I was just talking about. We were just talking about Huxley's checkup. Rue climbed right up in the chair. The nurse checked her, did her initial check the gums, check the teeth before the doctor comes in and does her final little exam. And so she checked all Rue's teeth. Rue did fantastic. Well, she thought that was it. She thought that was it. And so it was like, no ma'am, you're not done. You still have to see the doctor. So my little emojis are like jumping. What's the emoji look like for the... Is everybody got a heart? Curious. It looks like everybody's... When you're tapping the screen, that's liking the live. Doesn't cost you a dime. When you're sharing the live, doesn't cost you a dime. If you don't have a lot of people to share it to, click the little share button. Then when you see it all pop up, there's a little blue circle. And it's got a, like a chain, like two little links in it. That's the copy link. If you click that, it automatically sends it to your FYP. Done. And you can do it multiple times. I normally run about like 20 shares and about 20 or 30 likes, and then I comment a little something when I'm in other people's lives. And yes, I be popping in y'all's lives. All right. These are my scratched up lenses. Let me talk about it. Oh, creamer and sugar. We did that. Put this up. And shut that book. Now, y'all know I still love my coffee. And my blood work is all come back really good. And that being said, that means my medicine is working wonderfully. The exact same pair. But these don't have any blemishes. I picked them up today. Brand new. This pair has some scratches and they've been adjusted quite a few times. And so we had to damage those. So I damaged those and thank God for the Wally World. So, girl, don't tell me what to do. You don't run this show. So the glasses is fixed. Yay. Rue did her first checkup. She went into her second checkup with the doctor. She looked at her when the doctor said, sit down in the seat. And she said, no. I was like, oh, it is on like Donkey Kong. Do you hear me? So I was like, no, you have to sit down because the doctor has to look at your teeth now. So the doctor was like, let me look at all your sparkles. We have to count your sparkles. That's what she calls the teeth. This is the sparkles. Sweetest lady. If you are in the Hickory, North Carolina area and you need a good dentist, we're going to talk about that. So Rue is sitting there and she's like, and I said, you got to lay back. Lay back in your little chair, and she's going to treat you like a princess. So she pulls out like her little wand, which is nothing but her glasses, her little special glasses, and she hands them back to Rue, and Rue's like, I don't want those. So then she pulls out her actual metal, the thing that's got the mirror on it, and she says, what if you hold my magic mirror wand and stick it in there and let me count the sparkles? Oh, she was down for that. So she held the mirror and she looked at herself first, of course. Not conceit, confidence. So she looks at herself. I said, okay, now you got to stick it in your mouth because she's going to count your teeth. Honey, she was like, and held the mirror in the right position and let her guide her hand around and counted her sparkles. And then she said, okay, we got to turn it over. So we turned it over in her hand and she held it and she guided her hand around and she counted her sparkles in the bottom. And she had 10 sparkles on the top and 10 sparkles on the bottom. Right on track. Look, I could care less. Count them if you want to. I can tell you I'm missing 2 at the back on this side. If I lose the back 2 on this side, I'll be almost like a horse. What's up? Okay, let me have a sip of my coffee. Cheers. Girl, I mean, you know. Thanks for the heart, me's. Okay, look. I always set up 3 goals. If we meet the 3 goals, I do a prize for top gifter. If we meet 500K in likes and 500 shares, I do a random coffee mug giveaway. I have like 20 different designs, and I can customize designs as well. But you can see the holes, girl. I drank my coffee. I have tumblers as well, so the insulated stainless steel, show enough. And then I have the tumblers with the Bluetooth speakers too. That's one of Daddy's. That's actually coming up for raffle. That's one of Daddy's Bluetooth speaker boxes, little 2-box speakers. Cheers. I love you, mean it. Hold on, I gotta have some more. Hey, girl, hey. So, Huxley's in bed. Rue is laying down with Daddy. She still was not like at sleep mode yet. Since she is on summer vacation and doesn't really have to get up in the mornings, she stays up a little bit later sometimes. The couple of nights that I was trying to start my lives back up, it was like Daddy was feeling yuck and I kind of had to be with her too. And it was like, by the time I do all this, I can't. You know what I mean? So I think, let me knock on some wood, that everybody is on the mended end, so to speak. Yes, I am braced up. It's been a lot of lifting and moving and shifting and tugging and pulling and getting stuff ready in the yard and working the other yards and doing the cleaning still and pressure washing houses. And girl, I've been working. And today I sat way longer than I should have in a car, like in the car. Girl, bad. We dropped Huxley off. Like, we did dentist appointment. They saw them both basically at the same time. Did dentist appointment. Dropped Huxley off at school. Went and did late brunch with Rue. And then went back. By that time, it was time to go back towards Hickory to pick up Huxley. Because if not, if we're late getting in line, then we're like last to pick him up. So there was no time to really come back home. So we just went and parked in the parking lot at the Lowe's grocery store right down the road from his little school. There's some really nice shade trees. And we cruised right up under there in the little Prius and parked in the little corner and kicked back and watched videos. Rue was napping, so we kicked back and watched videos on Daddy's phone. And then when it was time to go get Huxley, we went and got Huxley. Then we came on to the house, you know. So we've been in the road all day. Needless to say, I sat in the front seat of the Prius a lot. And that puts a lot of strain on my lower back and makes it like have a catch and I want to punch somebody in the throat. So I brace up if I've been sitting for a long time or if I've been lifting. So it's a combination of the two. Dentist appointments went great. Easier, of course, for Rue than for Huxley, but we made it through. And both of them checked out fantastic. No cavities. Huxley has one staining spot on the back tooth that's a baby tooth and is going to come out. He said really no concern over it. And we talked about his diet, which contributes to the stain. Do we have a new car? So we sold Daddy's pickup truck that he had, the little 4-door S10. It wasn't like, it didn't work very good for us. The kids' legs are now so long that they're kicking you in your back while you're trying to drive or sit in the front seat. It just wasn't conducive for us to use, and it was a gas guzzler. So we sold it, and we were able to do the same thing I did with my van when I sold my big conversion van. I sold it and used part of the money to get something else and stash the rest to go towards our bills and house and that kind of stuff. Same thing with Daddy's car. We sold the truck, we stashed, and then we took a little bit and put towards buying the little Prius for him. So that way, at least, we were able to get, two vehicles that are much better on gas than what we were driving. Because we have to drive 2 hours one way now for school, for Huxley. Next year, it'll be 2 hours one way for him and then an hour one way for Rue. And we'll both have to go down the mountain. We won't have an option. So, we needed 2 vehicles for sure. Cat Mom! There you go, love. I just didn't see it. Sometimes I see the gift pop up, but it doesn't. So, it shows me the gift. But then down here in the comments, I have to watch. About 4th down after the gift shows up on my screen, it'll tell me who sent it. But what happens with my comments is they scroll up sometimes 20 or 30 at a time. So it'll like scroll. And I don't get to see it. So I'm sorry. Normally my mods are good to catch it though. Oh, I didn't mean to kick you. Sorry. I have not, let's see, I had my hair trimmed. It's been 6 or 8 weeks ago. Like, we're almost due for a haircut and all that again. I think, because I go every 9 to 12 weeks. So, like, we're nearing another appointment. So, it's been a hot minute. She holding up nice, though, ain't it? So I have what is called Irish curl. It sits flat on the top and hangs, and then it starts ringlets. So when my hair was longer and was down to here, and when I was 2-3 years back before I cut it, it's been 2 years now, I think. 2 years back before I cut it, it was down to like here. And it was just spiraled ringlets at the bottom. But it was just flat on top. And it drove me nuts. And so I considered doing like a body wave perm to the root then. Just to kind of give me that extra body in the top. And then kids and babies pulling on it. And stress and needing to be medicated. For my anxiety and all on top of everything else, I cut it off. I was like, I'm done. I'm hot. The kids are pulling on it. I can't take it anymore. Zoom! It's gone. I want it gone. And I went through 2 or 3 different salons before I found the one that I am still with to this day. The same girl. Like, nobody else will touch it. I'm that kind of client. Like, that's why I searched. So, let's talk about it. This is fresh corn that I got from Zilage. Zilage, the lodge, is our common area here at Starlight Lodge. We are in a tiny home community and campground. If you're new here, hey girl, hey, how you mom and them? I am Fami, aka Daniel. Fami is father and mommy all in one. My husband and I had a surrogate and have 2 children. Previously, I was married to a woman for 10 and a half years. We both came out. But while we were married, I raised my 2.5-year-old stepdaughter, and then we had 2 children. So I have 2 biologically, one that I consider mine, even though technically biologically she's not mine, and then our 2 via surrogate. Now, even via surrogate, these 2 are biologically not technically mine. They are biologically my husband's. He was the winning. His fellows were the winners. I don't know how else to put that. Because we rotated, we didn't know who the baby's father would be until the baby got here. So, and we did ours with an in-home kit. Because our surrogate lived next door to us. So that's where our younger babies come from. And they are... Rue just turned 4 on the 27th. And Huxley turned 5 back in February. Now let me tell you something about the fresh corn. Stuff happens. It gets bugs. Girl, you cut that part off. Oh, no. Look. Wrong knife, ain't it, Uncle Joe? Where's Big Girl at? Hold on, let me find Big Girl. She in here. Big Girl! This is a Zwilling Pro. This has, I need to really polish it up. It's got some water stains on it. But it says, trust and believe, Fami. That's what I tell you, trust and believe. We gonna do it one way or the other. Yeah. So we're gonna peel up this corn. I am Miss Vicky. I told Joseph earlier if y'all didn't pop into the live and hear me say it, to let y'all know there is a video. There are quite a few videos from the weekend that I've got to finish kind of putting together. There's one for y'all. And I want you to, I really want you to see it. Like, this one didn't form completely, or, you know what I mean? So we just broke off what was good, and we go get the good off. Ain't nothing but a thing, like a chicken wing. Know what I mean, Joey? Hey, girl. Hey. I'm telling you, Melanie, Moxie Melanie. Okay, so let me take a minute, okay? Just to tell all you peeps here, if you're here, we consider you family. You're part of the Fami family. So, if you're part of my family, I'm always praying for you, so you always got an extra prayer coming from this direction. I am an ordained minister. Yes, I can officiate your ceremonies, and I am bookable. Hey, girl, hey! So, guess what I forgot to get, Vicky, at the store? So, actually, Gunkle Joe, is it okay if I go down to the lodge tomorrow morning and grab a roll or 2 of paper towels to hold me over? Because I sure forgot those. And when Gunkle Nene messaged me earlier and picked up the pull-ups for me that I had forgotten earlier too, I meant to get him to get me paper towels. And I forgot. Thank you. I shall replace them when I get mine. Wondermus, wondermus. Girl, I love me some fresh green beans too. Now that is one thing I did not grow this year. Surprising. No. Did I try to grow them? I tried to, and my green beans didn't come up. So I don't know if I just got old seed or what I got. You know what I mean? But it didn't come up. Now my little sugar snaps, they showed up, but it's not a really healthy plant. It's not an easy plant to keep up. It's better, I can tell you this much, if you're going to grow them, I have learned that it's going to be better to grow them in a bigger pot with a trellis for them to vine up and grow on. And immediately when those beans are ready, those sugar snaps are ready, you need to pull those off, because if not, it stops producing. So you really want it to be like on your porch. You know what I mean? I did get the pick. So y'all know I make the kitchen towel boas. You know, they're used for anything other than, and you don't have to just use them in the kitchen. They can be used for lots of other stuff. So Vicky and Bill use theirs as their cooling towels and sweat wipe towels while they work the fireworks stand. And I'm sure Joseph did too. Oh, Roxy, look, honey, I am still doing my boas. I have over 300 fabrics now. I'm also doing custom bags. I can do insulated, the insulated tote bags of multiple sizes. I can make bags up to a duffel bag. I am actually reworking denim that I find. And so I've got denim pieces and denim bags that are getting ready to start showing up as well. There's quite a few really, really cute pieces that I can't wait for some of y'all to see. And somebody's going to get their hands on it, I already know. Look, I have heard all of the tricks, and I have learned lots of tricks about peeling the corn over time, and just boiling, like get your water good hot and boiling, and just dip it down in there for a few, and then pull it out and just slide the corn out. And I get that, but y'all, I'm gonna tell you like I've always told everybody. I am old school. I am keep it simple. Stupid. I love the old KISS method. When I start trying to complicate things and change up the way that I've done some things, not all things, but some things over time, I find it to be a little more kind of, you know what I mean, off the wall for me. And so it's easier for me just to do this, you know. John Deere, I know I have that. Vicky, those shipped. I will check the tracking on those tomorrow. Those are gone. Those went out. I thought I sent you the tracking. Maybe I didn't. I can check it though. But they're gone. I would think that you would already have them or should have them anytime. Allie Bomb, how are you, love? Thanks for joining. Hey, Dee Dee, how's it going? So tonight we're working on a corn salad And I am actually going to cook up. I've got 2 really good sized squash. And I mean, I know that's not like a whole mess for a whole bunch of people to eat. But doggone it, I want to eat those first 2 squash of the season like there ain't no tomorrow coming. So, I'm going to cook those 2 squash too while we're here. Because why not? You know? Why not? We could catch up. So the ladybugs are not as bad here this year as they have been in the past. I can say that the stink bugs are even a lot less than they were the past couple of years. And now we still had stink bugs. But what happens is it'll cool off and they're going to show back up. Like inside Christmas trees and stuff. No joke. I think the other reason that I don't like changing up some things, like peeling, like shucking corn and like shucking whole, like doing whole peas, and doing those up in bags for the winter, and you know what I mean? Like those are things that I grew up doing with my grandma, my nanny. Now my Meemaw would do like pickles and stuff. She was good at pickling. That was her thing. But my nanny, she canned, like, we had fresh vegetables for like soups and stuff during the winter. And they did big gardens. My granddaddy was proud of his gardens now. Even in the years later in life when he really shouldn't have been doing gardens. And it wound up being, hey, we're going to have a pool day Sunday for the kids, which means everybody needs to come to Nanny and Granddaddy's house to plan to pick the garden. Because if not, Granddaddy's going to try to get out there and do it in the dead of heat on Monday morning. About 11:30, you know, right before it gets scalding outside. Because that's what we do. Oh, hold up. I'm trying to go back now, catch a little bit. We do meal prep. So, I do lots of prep in the evenings of food and stuff so that way we have it for the next day. Because I don't have time during the day to make meals and do all that. You know what I mean? Oh, Cheryl, I'm so sorry, love. You know, some of y'all that have been here with us for quite some time will remember Miss Valerie Dale that was in our lives, and she was a major contributor to lives and, you know, trying to get everybody involved in the lives. A lot of people took her constant, like, she used to win the gifts, the prizes every night. And people would get mad, but she knew that I was paying for everything out of pocket. I always do. And so she was like, they're not gifting you enough to even cover the shipping on the stuff. And I'm like, I know, but that's the way that I've always done my lives. And I feel like if I give, you know, in some way, shape, or form, God's going to give back and provide. I've always been able to redo it each week. You know what I mean? And then if I had a little bit left over where I could do my extra little grocery shopping or extra little birthday shopping for a birthday, hey, I'm satisfied. Because I have my regular work that I do on a daily basis. Always have. So it's like, she's like, well, I just feel like they don't appreciate you enough. So that's why she did what she did. And people got mad and stopped coming to the lives because of that. Well, we lost her just a couple weeks back. And it was very sad and disheartening to see she had to suffer as much as she did with the pain she had. It was sad to see the amount of the lack of lenience that there is with certain things as far as insurance is concerned for you to get what you need. I'm just gonna leave that at that. So we wished her a goodbye. And she's still with us. I saw Redbird just the next day. I believe it. 1,000% I believe it. And we stayed in contact and we talked. We text. We talked on the phone. We sent messages back and forth. Like, we stayed in contact and we prayed for one another, you know? So, the thing is, we press on and we press forward. She knew the pain that I deal with. She knew it firsthand. Because a lot of the things that I dealt with my degenerative disc were a lot of the things she dealt with because she had it as well. Now, she had lots of other things that were there going on. The pain played a lot of her part, unfortunately. It like she was to the point she was also like rheumatoid arthritis. She couldn't move. And that causes all kinds of problems with joints, and you get sores from laying in certain spots, and you know what I mean? And there's, that's horrible. I hate that anybody ever has to live like that. And honey, she pressed on and pressed through. There were many years. She did finally have the pain pump put in. There were many years before the pain pump. They told her, nope. So, you send her favorite gift, and I will sing her favorite song. That was it. I was waiting for it. That thing would send me them bears non-stop. She's letting me know she was here. You know what I mean? And that's how she would kind of get everybody riled up for the gifts, for the prizes, for top gifters, and that kind of thing. So if we meet our goals, I do a prize for top gifter. That's kind of where all that all came from. So her song was, Alexa, pause. So her song was, I just climbed out of a cottonwood tree. I was running from some honeybee. Drip drying in the summer's breeze. After jumping into Calico Creek, I was walking down an old dirt road, past a field of hay that had just been mowed. Man, I wish you'd just left me alone. I was almost home. He said, oh man, you're gonna freeze to death. Let me drive you to the mission. He said, boy, if you left me alone, right now I'd be fishing. I just climbed out of a cottonwood tree. I was running from some honeybees, drip drying in the summer's breeze. After jumping into Calico Creek, I was walking down an old dirt road, past past a field of hay that had just been mowed. Man, I wish you just left me alone. I was almost home. Man, I wish you just left me alone. I was almost home. She's home now. She's watching over us for sure. She's definitely a guardian angel. Nicole said, what's next? What was that one that she used to want me to do all the time? I'm trying to do if I remember all the words. If it had not been for the Lord on my side, tell me where would I be? Where would I be? He kept my enemies away. He was a sunshine for a brighter day. He wrapped me in the cradle of his arms when he knew I was there facing harm. So if it had not been for the Lord on my side, tell me where would I be? Where would I be? Hey girl, hey! Thanks for the singing mushroom. Girl, she would have... Oh, good night, Heather. Thanks for joining. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Ashley. She would have us in here flat out having church before the night was up. Because she would be like, you need to go on and do this one. Might as well go on and do this one. Because she would be texting me outside the live. And I'd be getting text messages telling me, do this one. Do this one. Hey, grasshopper. Oh. It has been a hot minute. Hey, Tammy. Girl, I have spent going on almost 7 or 8 weeks. Jan, you ain't the only one, baby. Look, you got the right one, baby. Completely like tearing apart my yard from one side to the other and backyard to completely redo it. Do an actual vegetable garden this year. So the kids could experience, growing from seed and picking the vegetables. And Ruth thoroughly enjoyed that today. Girl, them Cocoa Pebbles right there, don't play. That's Daddy and Ruth's favorite cereal for the morning time. If we go have a cereal morning, Cocoa Pebble or Lucky Charms, baby. But you have to watch out, because Ruth's sneaky. She be trying to eat just the marshmallows. Typical. Hey, girl, hey. I tried... I let her pick out her fruit today. Like we always get bananas. I keep bananas because that's great for them. Rue especially, she eats a banana or two, and we're like, within an hour or two, completely, like, good to go. So, I'm like, yas, honey, yas. So we did we're able to get a micro loan to take care of a large chunk of it, like 3/4 of it, and then we had to come up with 1/4 of it to pay it down so that we could get that micro loan. And we've done that, and it was for 3 years. We are almost a year in, so we got 2 more years left. So yeah. Yes, bridge to gap, baby, bridge to gap. Cheers. I love you, mean it. If you're here, you're Fami's family. I love you, mean it, Fami. Oh, Miss Constantine. Hey, cemetery. Your name is Brittany. Hey, Raven. Oh. How's it going? The kids are good, Christine. Nicole, exactly, girl. Exactly. And been working nonstop ever since. This is the season because everybody's finally kind of getting back up to their places, and they are saying, hey, this needs to be repainted. Hey, this is rotted and needs to be replaced. And I mean, Daddy and I are handy, you know? Daddy handles most of the golf cart stuff that anybody's got going on here, unless they're like going to buy a new one. And even then, he normally is pulling a trailer to go help pick it up. You know? So, look, corn. Fresh corn. And then this way, I don't have to get the knife all muckered out again. It's shredding it too bad. Never mind. Do it the old way. You know better than to try something new. Just because you saw it on a video don't mean you need to try it. You ever tell yourself stuff like that? It eat my corn, daggone it. What's up, Kathy? It's like I've always done it with a knife. Why you try to change that? Just cut it off the cob. All right, let's see. What else can I sing you? And then we'll have to hit them likes and shares. We got to make it to at least 500K in likes and 500 shares. Especially if we're not going to meet our goals. It's the way that pushes us out in the FYP. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Hey, Renee. I need my kitchen boa, but I threw that in the washing machine. Do I have an extra one? Booyah! Now this one I did not iron it. I didn't iron it. I just washed it. I didn't iron it, so she's a little wrinkled. But she's my puzzle piece gnome. My Huxley gnome. She has the matching tumbler and coffee mug, and that's how I build their little savings. You know what I mean, Jolene? Y'all, prepare ahead. Still works. Even without the iron. Alright, let's see. How about a little bit of... Miss Valerie was the biggest, like, country and gospel was her thing. That was her thing. Those were her genres. That's what she loved. What was that? Oh. Give it to me. Oh. It's right here. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, heaven only knows. It's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. Well, that farmer left a harvest, a home and 80 acres of faith and love for growing things in his young son's heart. And that teacher left her wisdom in the minds of lots of children in a hope to give them all a better start. And that preacher whispered, "Can't you see the promised land?" as he laid the bloodstained Bible in that hooker's hands. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, now I guess we know. It's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Whoop, whoop. Yes, this right here, what Moxie Melanie says. All them questions about like the cookbooks, volumes 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did it right. And the dessert edition. And like the bundles and all that. Like how you can still get those. Those are about to disappear, FYI. I've actually gone with another company. And once I sell through these, we will move forward with that. So, woo woo. I have something in mind. Because there is actually a volume 5 and 6 that are ready. Technically. And I'm probably going to go ahead and put them on pre-sale. 5 and 6. So be looking for that. That will be the air fryers edition. And that will also be our straight, more healthy vegetarian and plant-based meat meals as well. Hey! How your mama now? I've missed y'all. I cannot wait to spend some time in our new areas, though, that we now have to use, like the backyard, the side garden over here. I have missed y'all, too. I really have. And it's not been that I haven't wanted to jump on live. It's been that most nights by the time I get done working and helping get the kids down for bed, it's been 10 and 11, 12 o'clock. And I'm physically and mentally exhausted. And I'm like, I can hardly form a sentence. I need to go to bed. Only to get up and do it again. Because this heat has been no joke. We're talking about with the heat index here. We're in North Carolina. Western North Carolina. Up near Blowing Rock. And with the heat index here, we are looking at like 110, 115. Stupid. You walk outside and it's like you have been assaulted. My hair goes from looking decent to... Oh, honey, I'm from South Kakalaki originally. Born and raised. On the playground is where she spent most of her days. In Columbia, South Kakalaki. And, I saw, silk. And I saw a brown piece that I don't want in here. Just one. Just one. See? I didn't want her in there. Girl, I'm picky. As I should be. Thanks, Sheila Pascal, for letting them know that. Of course, still make sure that you're watching out for them to come across your FYP. So when you're watching the FYP where it shows you all your, like, you know, all the videos it thinks you want to see, and it shows you the videos of all the people that you have been watching and watching their lives and interacting with their lives by liking and sharing the live and commenting during the live that doesn't cost you a single dime, and you still have the chance to win a coffee mug. Oh, and Miss Kay Parker and Miss Kathy. I'm trying to remember your last name. It's on the tip of my tongue. Anyways, the two of you that were missing your coffee mugs that you won, those did come out of print and have been set up to be shipped this week. Just so that you know, if you're hearing the live tonight. I don't know if you are or not. Now, I will tell you, the one lady, Miss Kay Parker, honey, she reached out to me and we talked via email, and she came into the live that night and she was like trying to make me look like crap, basically, when it was completely something that was out of my control. Everything was shown delivered to their addresses. There is not a thing that I can do. You know what I mean? So I said, it's not a big deal. I will replace them. But I've got to have them made at this point. I don't make the cups and the tumblers myself. I make the boas, but I don't make the cups and the tumblers. So it's like, bear with me. I'll get them made and I'll ship them back out, do them again. Not the end of the world. So they finally come out of print. The other lady, the Kathy lady, I've never heard back from her. I'm still going to reprint her stuff and send it to her. But you know. Oh, girl, the Highland Cow stuff that I have had has been so adorable. The little Highland Cows and their sweaters and their coffee mugs and their little glasses and stuff. Adorable. Now, on my towel boas, at this point, what we do is, I'm just so you know, when you're going through and if you're looking at fabric and stuff over on my website, which is my name here altogether.com. if you're going over there and you're looking, make sure if you don't see a fabric that you like, or you're like, I kind of like some of these, but do you have anything else with this, on it? Ask. I have like 300 plus fabrics at this point. I can't even tell you how many fabrics I have, because things get donated and things show up at my house unexpectedly, like little ladies that are like, hey, I've got 4 bolts of and I know you could probably use them. Can you meet me in Hickory today? I ain't gonna say her name. She knows who she is. So if she's watching. Miss Martha, where did you send you send it to the P.O. box? My P.O. box? Okay, I will go down there tomorrow. Remember, I got that itty bitty post office? They're only open for like 4 hours a day. So I will go make it a point to go down there during hours tomorrow and tell them that I should have a package there. Someone else asked me if I had gotten something that they had sent. And I was like, I tried to respond to it that night, and then I had like a brain fart, and I lost track of who it was. So maybe it's at the post office too. Someone asked, is the corn cooked? No, this is raw, fresh corn. This is some good sweet corn too. So this is that multicolored, like the kind of the white and the yellow sweet corn. Mm-hmm. So this is fresh from one of the local gardens, I do believe. This isn't from mine. I don't have corn. But a lot of the tree farms and such that are around us grow full cornfields as well. And if I remember correctly, that if you're reaping like certain vegetables and you do them so many years in a row, and then you swap that vegetable field over to like a bush or a shrub or a tree field, and then you rotate the soil in the other field where the trees were growing or something like that. Girl, it's been a hot minute since I did landscaping and all that stuff. But the old man that I used to work for, he had trees and shrub fields and fruit and vegetable fields, and he had a little pond that he had dug, and we had to pump. He had a little pump. We had to pump water as irrigation from that. Did all kinds of stuff like that. Hey, girl. Hey. Now listen, Dog Mommy. Thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. If you're here, your family. Love you, mean it. That is a second floor. That's a loft space. Now, this loft up front is a shorter loft, so you kind of have to be on your knees in order to kind of get around in that one. There is 2 lofts in this place. So the stairwell runs right there where that little gate's at. And so the front loft is the short one, and the back loft you can kind of stand and hunker in. It's a little bit taller. So that is Rue's bedroom. Now, that won't be her bedroom. Hopefully within the next week, I'll have my sewing/studio set up out in the garage enough where I can be out there doing cooking, doing sewing, doing sit and chat, whatever. I don't do anything to the corn. Shuck it, cut it off, put it in the salad. Not a doggone thing. Best thing ever. The way God intended, straight from the earth. Let's face it, it's coming out the same way it went in. They gave us a puzzle piece. They said we are inactive during our live because we're not liking and sharing and commenting enough. If you share the live, do share in the little blue circle that says copy link. That's all you can do. Do it over and 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 over again. Not only will it help boost it out to the FYP so that they'll leave us alone and quit giving us puzzle pieces, but it will also make me show up in your FYP on a regular basis. Then if you are watching the video from beginning to end, liking, remember what I said first, beginning to end, then when it starts playing again, you want to like and share and comment and save, and you want to comment something meaningful. Don't just put an emoji, please. Like put, I hope you have a wonderful day. Put, my day has sucked. I will try my best to respond back to you. I do try to at least like everybody's. You know? Say, hey, Fami, sing me a song. You know what I mean? Say, I could really use an uplift today. Do you know by doing those things, tickety-tack sends me a paycheck? Those things have not been happening to my videos, therefore they ain't been sending me a paycheck. That used to be my grocery money. Now I gotta work extra for my grocery money. And that was the way that I could do prizes and giveaways. You know what I mean? Because everything, again, comes out of my pocket. I'm not sponsored by anybody. Never have been. I'm just a gay man with a husband and 5 kids and 2 grandkids. No, they don't all live here with me. Just the youngest 2. And who lives in a tiny home / campground community all in one in Lenore, North Carolina called Starlight Lodge, and have made our own family here with not only the owners but just about everybody else in here. So, yeah. God is good all the time. That's something I've been asked a lot here in the past couple of weeks too. There's been quite a few private messages that have been sent to me, and I know it's a lot of the rhetoric of what's going around and on in the world. I don't do politics stuff on my page. Never have. It's not my thing. Do I have an opinion? Yes, and opinions are like buttholes. Everybody's got one. Some stink worse than others. I think you need to wash yours. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. But I also kind of feel like the same way, just like Dolly Parton said it. She said, I'm here to entertain and for you to enjoy my entertainment. I'm not here politicking. It ain't got nothing to do with what I'm here about. Do I have a stance? Yes. If you watch what I repost, you will absolutely know exactly where I stand. I mean, it's not simple. I am one of my mama raised us that whenever you step behind the poles and and booth and that curtain closed, what went on between you and them triggers in there was between you and them triggers and God. And a lot of people didn't like that. So then I started voicing my opinion, and they learned really quick that I was not on the same side they was on. So then they didn't want to talk to me at all. Let's see. I was disowned by my family at the age of 29. After being married for 10 and a half years to a woman hiding the fact that I was gay, and she was hiding the fact that she was a Libetian. She played softball. She had busted kneecaps. Oh. Her favorite singer was Melissa Etheridge. Well, wasn't Danny Thomas one? Lesbian Blanche, not Lebanese. Oh, if you don't know the reference, girl, you should go watch Golden Girls. Corn salad. Hey, Stephanie, what's up? You got to do what you got to do. Kim and James, girl. Look, it is one thing to love someone. It is a whole nother thing to like them. I have learned that as I have aged gracefully. I might add. And I've had to apply that to like immediate family, because if not, it's the only way that I could say, look, if I did anything wrong, I'm sorry, and I forgive you for what I feel you've done against me, and we're going to leave it at that. Does it mean that I forgot? No, I forgave. I'm like an elephant. I don't forget. I can promise you that. I probably got record of it somewhere. My mama should have been a PI. That's a whole nother story. That's a sitcom in itself. But my mother and I cannot be like... I love my mama. My mama loves me. She tells me she loves me. So I have to believe that she loves me. You know what I mean? Just as I would expect her to believe me because I'm telling her. It's that common bond, that trust that you should have between your mother, a mother and child. You would think. Okay? And there was a long time I would have questioned. And I can't say that I don't question that still from time to time. Simply because our relationship is very strained. If you don't know and you're new here, I am also an ordained minister. Not an ordained minister like, I just went online and I got... No. One of our dear friends and another gay couple, he is an ordained minister and was with the Southern Baptist Ministry. And through the... Southern Baptist Coalition and all that other stuff. And then when he came out, they booted him, but he didn't stop running his church. And he and his husband became very dear friends of ours. And from time to time they're on here, hey guys, if y'all are here tonight. And so he actually did my ordination for me. So mine is not like I've known there was a calling on me, my heart, my life, from a very, very young age. I've sang in the church since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. Like, that was what we did, We were in church all the time. And I've always carried that with me. My faith has never changed. because my relationship with my Savior is between me and Him. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. And even if it were to be the case that something that I or you are doing that is not what He would have us do, then who's going to answer for that? You ain't going to answer for mine. I'm going to have to answer for mine. So what you worried about? That's like these churches talking about, we will not be a welcoming and confirming church. We will not be a welcoming and confirming church that allows that kind of lifestyle. Honey, this is the way God made me. I come out my mama's hoo-ha with glitter. Sparkling, honey. Sparkling. I have been in all of her dresses and high heels as I grew up when she would come home from work. I played Barbie dolls with my sister and would get mad with her when she would play with me. Because I didn't want to be playing Barbie dolls by myself. Because my daddy would get mad. If she played with me, then I didn't look like I was doing it by myself. Why did I get married? Because of my mama. And the church that I was in that told me that I was going to burn in hell if I was gay. I had to be married to a woman. So I followed that stereotypical, this is what you go do with your life. And I was married to a woman for 10.5 years. And not only was I hiding it, so was she. Carson Lee. Hey, boo. Yes. Let me tell you about, so I was Southern Baptist, Pentecostal Holiness Church of God. That's the way, that was the two sides of my family. My biological parents, okay? That's the way I was brought up, in the mix of all of that. Honey handling the snakes and running up and down the aisles and being slain in the spirit. Do I believe some of those things can be true? Yes, I do. But the Bible also says that if there is one there that speaks in tongues, there is one there that interprets. And it's not an interpretation. You can tell when it's staged, boo. Especially if you've seen the real thing before. You know when it's staged. And I can't stand that. You, boo. It's Sunday morning, 10:30, quarter to 11. Y'all getting ready to get in the choir loft. Everybody got their nice little robes on. You checking your little hair. Making sure every little stitch of the hair is in place. Knowing you up in the choir loft. Ain't nobody seeing you from the bottom down there. But you gonna make sure you looking good. You know? Because we're supposed to look our best in the Lord's house. Right? God says come as you are. There is no homosexuality in the Bible. Homosexuality didn't exist, honey. And you can't throw Sodom and Gomorrah because that's not what that was about. Sodom and Gomorrah was about the men of the city and about the angels being thrown to the men of the city to be perverse with. That in turn led to God saying to turn and leave. And he said not to look back. And that's why when Lot's wife looked back, she was turned to stone. She was still longing for what was there, which was her family and her friends and what she knew, not knowing that they was betraying her and what their beliefs were behind her back. Pillar of salt. Pillar of salt. A lot of people are like, well, it says in the KJV, it says, honey, the KJV is distorted. It's missing books. It's missing books. It's missing text in completion. Hold on a second. I gotta get the broom because I was stepping on corn kernels. I was like, why am I squishy under my foot? King David had his mama so that he could be king. And he was a pedo. He liked little boys. And you gonna say what he had put together was the right thing? Exactly. And you can, and not only that, you were obsessed with the Old Testament, but preached to my generation for years. I'm Gen X. Preached to my generation for years that the Old Testament was not what we lived by. But yet that's all you preach. Something don't add up, Tweedledee. Eventually, I'm going to get this corn egg. I saw Gen X and I said corn eggs. This corn salad made. Good thing it wasn't for today. Story of my life. I wonder which. I'm going to ask Mr. Jim. Mr. Jim got these. I don't know, Mr. Jim, and what time is it? No, they into bed. They're in bed by 9 o'clock. I have to find out where he got this corn from. I don't know if he got it from like the market, like they went to the flower market and they got it there, or what. Oh, I don't want cob. Ding ding. Okay. So, do you know the past couple of nights I have been watching this probably explains my weird behind dreams the past couple of nights. The past couple of nights, I've been watching Ice Road Truckers. And I've like gone to sleep to that. And so, I guess in my mind, when I finally doze off to it, I am a trucker. And I am like trying to drive a load across the ice road. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is about. Look, it's got to be something like monotonous like that for me to finally doze off. You know what I mean? If it's that or like the Golden Girls normally, but I just hadn't been in the Golden Girls mood. I needed something else. I think I kind of like, I miss my dad and like, you know, my uncles and stuff. They were all truckers and like I have cousins that have a record company in Columbia and like I grew up around that. You know what I mean? I did. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I dated a truck driver one time. He wasn't never around though. Didn't work out for me too well. Because I wasn't going on the road like that for then. I should have had a CB handle for real. I should have. Back then, it might have been something we couldn't have talked about here. Lord have mercy. If walls could talk. Not bees. Ooh, girl, no, I wasn't never no lot lizard. That wasn't my style. My handle was blue dolphin. Hot dog. Pretty little pink thing. Oh. How did I meet my husband? So, Daddy and I met on an online dating site. And let's just say he was shocked to find me in that like, it was for like bears. You know what I mean? But I like me a hairy man. What can I say? Probably because I can't grow none. This is like 2 weeks of not shaving, boo. Look at my gray, though. So, you know. Look, my husband's like a grizzly bear. Okay? He is hairy. And I love it. So, I was over there and... Oh, Olipop. Girl. So, when I do his haircuts... My neckline's the same way, though. So, when I do his haircuts, I have to pull his shirt like this. And we go down... and do his line further. Because if not, the hair literally is like curling up out of the shirt. It's really thick, dark, like as dark as the hair on his head, dark, like. Oh, it's getting hot in here. Now that he's lost so much weight, he'll finally, like, go to the pool without a shirt on. He's always been very self-conscious about, like, going to swimming and stuff without a shirt on. And he's now, like, he's down. It's well over 100. Like, he's down to 173 was what the scale said last time. He was on it last week. From 240, I think. 240 or 250. Like, we're basically in almost. So his hip, he's taller than I am, and his bone structure, he is wider than mine. He's like linebacker build. So his shoulders are broader, so he has to wear like large shirts because of the broader shoulders. And then pants, his hips are wider. I have small, don't try me. I have small dainty hips. Of course, I am smaller in stature as well. But, yeah, he has to wear a large in shorts too. He can wear a medium, but he says he likes the larges, so. I think he needs to be in the mediums myself. So we can almost double wardrobes. The medium shorts on me are kind of baggy. I'll wear them, but they're baggy. And I can't always cinch them tight enough. So, it is what it is. Share, look what the summary says. I'm dead. I have to screenshot. I have to screenshot that. It said sharing stories about dating a truck driver and her husband's weight loss journey. It ain't the first time I've been labeled her. Girl, I can go through the drive-thru and get called ma'am. Oh, Ruby, why you being a sourpuss? Am I still friends with my ex-wife? We are cordial. Are we like butt buddies and like planning vacations and stuff? No. Negatory. Even when we were like co-parenting the kids from different ends of the state, she was in the northern part of the state up in the Greenville, like Piedmont area, and we were down at the coast, down in Charleston. And look, like, we could talk on the phone. If we had to, like, meet in person and talk with something as far as the kids were concerned, good and fine. But we didn't have any, like, common ground of, like, things we wanted to sit around and talk about. Like, girl, I spent 10 and a half years with that. Girl, I get called lady on the phone all the time. So Daddy was borderline, like literally right there. We're basically gonna have to start some insulin, that kind of stuff. Diabetes. So his is medically approved to be on Ozempic. So that's how he's lost his. That and vegetarian, more vegetarian. Like, we don't do much meat anymore. Occasionally, like a turkey burger or something like that. We've had beef recently within the past, like, month or two. Can't do it. Doesn't process properly. Gives you gut hurt. Can't handle it. Hot dogs, if it depends. Sometimes, like, I've had it work fine for like one little get together for a party. I ate a hot dog and it was fine, and then the next time I ate it, I couldn't do it. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever go back to like full on having a more meat, a regular meat base in the diet for myself. Now, like, the kids, Rue eats hamburgers and hot dogs, and Jess, I've always been a lover of salmon. Salmon's too greasy for me now. It's too oily. I can't do it. It tears, it ain't no good. I can't do it. Somebody said to try some of the more the drier fishes. After having the salmon and having the issues that I had with it the last time, I haven't even wanted to try fish. Girl, it's on like Donkey Kong. Cod, that's what Guncle Nene eats, is cod. I'd try it. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't been in the mood for any fish since the salmon went sour on me. Because salmon was always so, it was like always my favorite. You know what I mean? Chicken, I can manage chicken, but I will tell you that I can't do the more flavorful part of the chicken, the darker meats. I can't do them. I don't process them. Like, they give me issues. So I have to stick to like chicken breast. You know what I mean? Daddy and I are pretty much... Daddy eats a little bit more meat now than I do. But Daddy has had to start eating a little bit more meat. Because he's got to, like, keep his protein levels right. So he has no choice. What do I usually make for dinner? So this would be a side. And then, like, tomorrow I've got... Which I need to... lay it out. Probably. Yep, I do. Because it's not in here. I've got a loin roast. And I'm going to do half of it, I'm going to make pork chops out of it. And half of it I'll make shredded barbecue out of. So let me show you I'll show you what I do with that now. Hold on. Let me finish getting my stuff for that. Because I'll get sidetracked and be lost again. But at least I won't be all by myself. Girl, hush. I know the door's open. I'm in it. That's my Frigidaire hollering at me. Shut me. Close me up, girl. You know I am not supposed to be left open like that. You got my whole wardrobe open. Hey, love. Okay, so going into my corn salad, let me go ahead and break this down for you, okay? I'm going to dice up. I have a little bit of bacon left over because I fried up a pack of bacon and chopped it up to have for like over salads and mixed into like egg bites and that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And now I'm going to put some in the corn salad. Most people don't put bacon in their corn salad. I put bacon in my corn salad. At least this time I am, because I'm not going to let it go to waste. So this will be going in there. I have 2 green bell peppers. I will dice up and throw in there. Not really fine. They're trying to say that my live was making somebody feel uncomfortable. Girl, bye. Girl, it says they go restrict my live for brand content. What the what? Once you turn... I'm not promoting a brand, Ding. Oh, it's going to restrict me for 10 minutes to make sure. I see. I ain't promoting nothing. We about to make some corn salad. How about that? You want me to take the top off? I mean, I don't know. Here. Is that better? Probably the whole daddy conversation. That's probably what it was. I mean, I don't know, girl. Anywho. Next subject. So, I'm going to put the bell peppers in there. I'm going to put a red onion in there. I know it's purple. I feel the same way. It's purple onion, but it's called a red onion. I am going to put a green onion in there because I like the extra onion. I'm going to put half of a yellow onion in there. It's what gives it the extra crunch, girl. It's really good. Don't knock it till you try it. And then I'm going to put some diced tomatoes. Not diced. I'm going to half them is what I'm going to do. And I am going to put some feta cheese crumbles in it. And I'm going to put some Colby Jack shreds in it. And then I'll make my little, like, dressing, so to speak. With some mayo and lemon juice. You know what I mean? Nicole, right? That's what I'm talking about. No, I do not cook the corn. This is a raw vegetable salad. It is served cold. After you make it, you put it in the refrigerator. And I like to let it chill overnight. Because then that way, the dressing marries with the veggies. Oh, so good. And so you do the veggies and the dressing. And it's like a cold salad. And then I put the bacon crumbles in there. Because, you know. You can add whatever you want to corn salad. There's lots of ways to make corn salad. This is just like the old Southern way that we've always made it. For cookouts and, you know, it's a good little side and it goes a long way. You know what I mean? This is technically, with as much as I cut off the ears of those, that's like 10 ears of corn, basically. You know what I mean? Oh, I love the pastas with all the veggies and the dressings and all. Girl, yes, all day long. We grew up doing that kind of stuff because we grew up with a very blue-collar family. That's the way we still are. You know what I mean? I don't even feel blue-collar most days. But anyways, you know, you budgeted everything and you had to use everything you had. That's why I planted vegetables this year. I figure we're eating so many vegetables at this point. I may as well be growing my own, and at least I know what they've been grown with. Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Girl, I love a good macaroni salad. Oh, don't throw these little root ends away if you're not going to use them in your salads and stuff. Save them little root ends and throw them in a pot. They'll produce you some green onion. My green onion didn't make it this year. I put it was out in the sun too much. It didn't make it. green onion. Then I've got 2 green bell peppers, 2 orange, 2 red, 2 yellows. Red onion, half a yellow onion. Oh, and garlic. Do you know what garlic is? A jar of garlic. Garlic. This will go to the lodge. A lot of it will go down to the lodge. Because this was corn that was provided by one of the people in the community. So they liked the corn salad last year when I made it, and I put it up there, and within 48 hours there was none left. So I will do the same thing this year. Look, we all about feeding each other. You know what I mean? We watching each other's backs around here. In fact, for 4th of July, they had a massive cookout up at the lodge. It was extremely hot. So, needless to say, the kids and myself were right here in the air conditioning. So now I'm going to chop down some of these onions, these green onions. I would honestly almost just do the green and the red. But my palate is so used to tasting the green, the red, and the yellow in there. And the different crunch levels they provide. So there were tons of, high sky displays around that we could hear and see from here. But it's we're in a drought, massively. Even though we've had the rain we've had, it is still bone dry here, really. So we can't do, fireworks and stuff like that. Big fireworks that go up into the sky and all that kind of stuff. If we were in a little bit better position with the drought, we would have been able to. Probably. Down at the neighbor's river spot. Because they were shooting them like no tomorrow. We could have gone down there and just physically sat and watched as well. We've always been invited down to their little get-togethers when they do them. Now, this part right here, I will, save and I'll put into one of my little pots out there. So, yes, pool has happened. I take that back. We were supposed to all go down to the pool one morning, and Huxley had to evacuate, and that sometimes takes some time. It took a lot of time. We did finally get it to happen around 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which is after hours for the kids to be at the pool. Kids can't be at the pool past 2 o'clock. So there's a window of time there. And so we didn't make the window. But Daddy and Rue got in the pool, and they said it was rather chilly. Which was good for that day because it was right warm. But it was still cold enough that Rue was like, but did not want to get out. So, Rue, of course, does much better with the fireworks than Huxley does. Huxley withstands it better from, porch distance to where he can semi-see what's going on and kind of hear. And if he needs to rush into the door, inside the house, he can. That's kind of his spot. And that's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. We are working with his ABA therapy on him wearing headphones. And because his ears are very sensitive, he doesn't like his ears bothered. Never has. And so we're working with therapy to get him at a spot where he will at least wear them for short periods of time. And then hopefully eventually work into a part where, like, if he's watching his tablet, he can be on headphones. If he is, like, doing some of his learning games, he can be on those. Cougar, sleep training. When your babies come home from the hospital, you don't have them in a quiet environment. We slam doors, TV's playing, music playing. Sleep is sleep. Sleep time is sleep time. We're still going to do what we got to do. Work for my grown 3. And the other 30 plus I've helped raise. So work wonders for these too. They're out. Everybody in my house is out like a light. Like, I can hear Daddy and Rue snoring. And I know Huxley snoring because I went there and checked on him a little while ago. I have to check on him throughout the night because sometimes he'll get up. He has learned to remove his pull-up. Good because we're potty training. Bad because he does it in his bed. And he's in a safety bed. Which means he's in there with the diaper and it's not a good thing. So you have to keep an eye on him throughout the night. Honey, my older 3 children, when they were born, or my young, like the 23 and 24-year-old, when they were born, the oldest one at that point was right at like 3.5, 4. That was my stepdaughter, and I sang in a gospel band. My father-in-law played drums. My mother-in-law played keyboard. We had a bass and a guitar player. I sang lead. We had 2 other people that sang backup with me. My babies were in car seats, snoozing, like sitting beside the drums, beside my father-in-law at the time. Me on a microphone, full sound system. Snuggle them up with their little blanket and put it up beside their little ears, and they would snooze right away. Never phased them any in the least. And at that point in time, the almost 4-year-old, she would curl up in a corner with a jacket, get into like my jacket or her grandpapa's jacket, and curl up in a corner and go to sleep. We'd have to wake them up to get them in the car, or half the time, not even wake them up, just go put them in the car and go home after band practice. My Meemaw, who I spent most of my summers with, she watched kids inside her home. She was an in-home daycare for 30 some odd years for the state of South Carolina. And she was known as Meemaw to everybody. That's how I met Joe Penner. Mr. Knows It from Columbia that was on the news. That's how I met him. Was because my Meemaw knew Mr. Knows It because she babysat for his children. So she knew him, and I got to meet him in person at the plant store one day. And I thought it was go figure, that's who I went to plant stores with all the time. I got to meet him in person. I thought it was the coolest thing because my Meemaw knew somebody famous. But she did in-home daycare, and it was, gosh, my 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th grade year summers. Because my 9th grade year, I was just getting ready to start driving into like that summer. So I postponed that driving just so I could go stay with her to help with the babies. I absolutely loved it. It was my favorite thing to do. And she taught me all kinds of stuff. And it was like, she was such a wealth of knowledge. Like, she had so much common sense. Like, she read books like no tomorrow. And she would tell you, Honey, I've read the Bible backwards and forwards, forwards and backwards, inside and out, about 12 times. What you want to know? But she, literally, she taught me ways that, when babies were colicking, different ways to help relieve the colic with, relieve the gas, relieve the gas pressure so that they would rest. Earaches. Oh, I had horrible earaches. That were, I had full-on ear infections that would, my ears would drain, and it was hard. I had tubes in my ears as a infant, 18 months old, had tubes. And then they talked about doing them as I was a little bit older, and they didn't. And I wound up with strep and all that constantly. And my ears gave me a fit. In fact, right now I have a double inner ear infection. I have not had an inner ear infection in umpteen years, but I had an inner ear infection. And so, heating an onion in the oven, wrapped in tin foil, and get it just as warm as you possibly can, and wrap it in a hand towel, and hold it as close to the ear as you possibly can, and let that heat from that onion draw out the buildup and the pus, and relieve that pain and pressure in the ear canal. Those old remedies of stuff like that. Girl, I still use that stuff too. Do not play. I had tubes at 18 months. Sure did. And still fought with inner ear infections most of my life as an adolescent. As well as strep throat constantly. My sister is a carrier of strep, but she doesn't actually ever get it. It'll be dormant her for months and months on end, and all of a sudden becomes active, and she's she can give you strep, plain and simple. So she'll tell, she'll call or send a text message, or used to when I lived closer, and she'd be like, "Don't come to my house, I got strep again." I'm like, doggone. Hey girl, hey. Sweet pea. So this ear has felt like something, it almost feels like something is crawling in it, because of the fluid moving in the ear, behind the eardrum. It feels like something's crawling in it. And I don't know if I had a little abscess right on the inside at the bottom of my ear, on the inside of the ear canal, and I scratched it, and it bled and oozed and scabbed over, or if I just scratched it raw, thinking something was in my ear. But I've got a scab in my freaking ear now that I'm trying to get to come out. It's driving me bonkers. All right, I want half of this in here, not the whole thing. So I got to get a little container. Container, honey. Container. You know what? I'm not even going to waste a container. We're going to use this bacon out of this bag anyways into this. This is some chopped up bacon. And we're going to put the other half of the onion we're not going to use in here. Just like that. Like this, like that. Oh, Lord, child. I didn't know it was already midnight. Girl, we got to go. Girl, we got to go. How close are we on our goals? I don't think we're going to make our goals tonight. Because we still got 172K. We're not near 500K yet. That has made it to 500. The shares have made it to 500K. That's a good thing. All right, look. So I'm going to chop up. I'm going to get off here for real. I'm going to chop up my peppers, my purple onion, and I'm going to add my cheese. My dressing is like you make coleslaw dressing. I do mayonnaise, lemon juice, and then a little salt and pepper, and a little apple cider vinegar. That's all there is to it. These are kitchen boas or towel boas. I have 300 plus fabrics. And I make them. And I can do just a plain towel, or I can do a customized towel, or I can do upgraded cotton towels. I got lots of options. And I make custom bags and placemats, and I'm working on some more blankets. I don't have any more of my blankets currently ready, but I make all kinds of stuff. I make diaper bags, duffel bags. My name here, Hot Mess Mommy, altogether.com. All right, I love you. I mean it. Before we go, you know what I'm going to do? This is what we say and how we say our goodnights around here. We say, I love you. I mean it. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll be live again tomorrow evening. I will video you throughout the day, and I'll let you know in my videos what time I'll start my live tomorrow night. Tonight, I said it'd be around 9:30. It was closer to 10. Normally within about 30 minutes. Before I go, I love you. I mean it. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. And remember, I want to thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. Your pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. I love you. I mean it. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Till we meet again on the flip side. Onward and upward, baby. Onward and upward. Good night. Bye.